I give a fuck. No.
You clearly did.
Yes, you clearly do,
You're the one who was at me every minute.
Also, I'm the only one who hasn't got anything Christmassy, so I feel very out of place.
Yeah. I mean,
Dan
I
is
think
actually Christmas.
you're just like Chibnall's era of Doctor Who, which just has no Christmas spirit at all, no Christmas episodes,
or any spirit, just anything.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything.
An Evil Dan New Year special would be amazing.
Well, we're getting it in less. Well, in about 20 days or so, like 20+ days, not long. Couple weeks.
Christ. That's gonna be fun.
But we have to be back here in about 3 weeks' time.
Yeah, have you guys seen the trailer for the?
I have not. I know.
all
I know is that there are a certain villain in it.
So I watched the trailer. It's a neat trailer, but Jesus Christ, the acting in it is fucking garbage. Like,
so nothing new.
Oh,
yeah, like the idea of the trailer and the execution, I think, works really well for what they're going for. But genuinely, the acting turned me off so much from it. It was like it took me completely out of what the trailer was trying to do. So that was fun. So yeah.
Imagine a Groundhog Day / a Dalek story, and that's the special.
Oh,
it's interesting.
Yeah, it sounds
an
really
interesting concept.
But also,
unfortunately, it's gonna be written by Chris Chibnall, so I have no hope it'll be any good.
Moffat would have done that excellently.
I was gonna say that sounds like a
episode. That'd be fucking great.
Yeah, it sounds like a Moffat concept. It's really quite
really
creative.
Any competent writer, you give that story to any competent writer, it'll be great. When you give it to Chris Chibnall, it'll be fucking poop.
But yeah. So hi everyone. You just heard us talk about poop, aka Chris Chibnall. But now we're gonna watch some.
I've had a little bit of alcohol, if you can't tell.
Don't worry, you're gonna need it more from what
that's
Jeb has told
That's
me.
why I've been drinking for the last 2 hours.
That makes sense. Preparing emotionally for.
I've had this is my 5th Coke and vodka.
Yeah. So I'm not sure exactly because we're recording this before I even upload episode 4.
The good
reaction.
one.
Yeah, which is the good one. So I don't know exactly how the episode 5 reaction is gonna work because I do know that the file kind of corrupted. So maybe you guys won't know our full reaction to that episode. Because a lot of it was like just lost to the void. There's genuinely nothing I could have done to save it. But we'll see as I edit it. But point is, the last episode, we reached the conclusion that it's most likely the worst episode in the show, and that it destroys pretty much everything, especially regarding Unit. Yeah, it retroactively makes the entire season pointless.
Pointless.
Yeah, so now we have the finale, which Jeb has watched and said that it's potentially worse than the last episode, which is genuinely insane. And I know that Tin, Zod, and I were spoiled for quite a bit of it. I'm not sure about you, Colin, but what you've been.
I've seen like photos and shit, and I've seen
know
like
about
the whole of. I know the whole discourse on genocide. Shit.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask if you knew.
I don't know the actual like context, but
well, from the context of what Jeb has told me, it sounds like one of the worst things to ever do in Doctor Who, so that's fun. So I'm not excited to watch this episode, and Jeb is the second time that he's watching
very
it, so,
excited.
And I got the best news. Episode 5. Episode 5, and Mr. TARDIS agrees, is actually a filler episode.
Filler episode?
Because of
but
this.
It destroys everything, though.
It felt like that at the time with some parts, like especially like the whole Dan, Yaz, and like Jericho stuff. That felt very filler. But now, if that's
but I mean, it had the Doctor
episode,
with Taeyun and for past, like, I don't know.
Okay, so let's actually like break down what gets continued on into episode 6. Just to show how bad this is. You get the date thing for like 2 seconds.
You mean Diane and Dan?
No, the Yaz looking for this super important date.
What? Oh, right. It was like December 5th, right? The date?
Yeah. For like 2 seconds. and you just get the endings continued on. That's it. Everything else doesn't really get mentioned or even continued on or answered. Oh, and door number 9. That's the other thing. And there's in like the opening 3 minutes. So good luck.
Right. Wait, but what about
So
the
the
Grand
co-
Serpent and Unit?
Shut up.
You're
No,
joking,
like,
right? The last episode
this-
focused entirely on them.
I mean, the first frame I have on my screen is the Grand Serpent.
Yeah,
in
me
the
too.
unit
In the
right
previously, yeah.
On a serious note, they don't do anything with Unit in this episode, and the Grand Serpent, he's a presence in this, but if you cut him from the story, it makes no difference. If you cut him from the season, it makes no difference.
Jesus Christ. What about Bell and Vinder? Their storylines actually like finish off well.
No, if you cut them from the... If you cut Belvinder and Grand Serpent, all that third of the Flux story, nothing changes.
I mean, yeah, I know that like Vinder's pretty irrelevant to the story, but like he's the best character, so I just want to know if his character's like ruined by the end, or if like the ending is okay for him. I don't know.
He's the same as usual,
Right.
I guess. It's just none of it matters.
So yeah, that's fun. I'm excited. I'm
super excited for this.
Does everyone have the episode open?
I do.
Give me a sec, bro. Because I need
Do
to
you
do
use that? I
that
didn't hear what you said.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm good.
I am ready.
I literally could be watching Into the Spider-Verse with Tin and Zod right now, and we're gonna watch this. Like, Jesus Christ.
I could be watching Iron Fist, which is not great. But
It's better. It's definitely better. It has Colleen at least, yeah.
Hey, it actually has competent directions and transitions, which I think are pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. And the intro's pretty great.
Yeah, the intro's alright.
But yeah. Fuck, okay. 3, 2, 1, play.
Hello thing that won't get explored.
Oh shit, do you remember? Oh yeah, this guy. I forgot about him again.
What, Carvanista, whatever the fuck's his name.
No, the old man digging tunnels.
Oh yeah, what? It's... I forgot his name.
I don't. Do we actually know his name?
We do.
Who you on about?
The old dude from...
The Tunnel Man.
Oh, that's Williamson. He's an actual historical figure.
Oh, okay. I forgot his name. Yay, shitty aiming!
Yeah, plot armor.
Lasts longer than 5 minutes!
What the fuck are you... What?
Wait, what? Has it died?
It has...
Yeah.
It seemed... Yeah, me too. It seemed like previously because the editing is so shit. But yeah, it did start. Holy fuck, this is so bad. Wait, what?
And the editing's like really
Wait, where's
bad.
Azure and Swarm? Weren't they just like... What?
Yeah, they're over there.
I'm leaving this behind.
Oh yeah, you...
I love the bomb.
I'm leaving this behind.
Bomb. Yo, Dan is reacting. What the shit?
Yay! Reacted that and it took the last episode.
That's really unfortunate.
That looks really shit.
It must be a shift in time rather than space.
I hate the way he talks so much. He seems like he talks in slow motion, dude.
He does. He really does.
Oh yeah, as if you couldn't tell the date was December 5th, 2021, when she kept saying December 5th.
That seems to be like a theme. Like every story seems to be connected to the date broadcasted.
Yeah, those are the only two answers you really get. That's it.
How?
She was right there.
He literally went over her shoulder.
Why aren't the Sultanas?
No, you're not. You're literally known to be socially awkward.
I don't know why the Sultanas weren't proceeding
Oh shit,
forward.
Kate.
Okay.
I'm the leader of human resistance against Sontaran occupation. Do it.
Where's Zod?
Bearing in mind the Sultanas just invaded 5 seconds ago.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Dan, Kate Stewart, Jericho.
The editing there is actually awful.
is
That was
Yeah.
garbage.
Editing.
That was odd.
Oh my god, this editing is so shit.
5 years.
The editing. This is the worst edited episode.
It seems like that so far.
But yeah, she's been split into 3 because
Okay.
that never really gets explained why 3 of her.
Yeah, you just said you're here and yet you're not. Okay, thanks.
And why it went to those 3 other 2 specific points, I don't know.
That does not belong to you. He's a good actor. He deserves so much better.
He could have been a really good villain.
Yeah.
They just end up nothing.
No, not the intro.
Oh yeah, that was a cold open.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
really bad placement for the intro.
That was also that.
Like
I can't
usually
get
you have
over
like
how
a
bad
small
the editing was.
cliffhanger to be like, okay, so now we play the intro to keep people interested and invested to continue watching, right? But
We'll
like,
just play the intro. I don't know.
oh yeah, I mean they could have just played it in the
Start.
beginning, but like
Uh,
if they won't, then I don't get the point.
So far, this episode's been god awful.
It
It
has
gets
been
worse.
We're like, what,
It
3 minutes in?
gets
5 minutes in?
worse.
We offer the three-fingered hand of uneasy alliance.
The
We
Daleks
must
would not
join
take
together
that.
to supply
Nor would the
Oh,
nor
well.
would the Cybermen. They wouldn't just ever.
Well,
Bhutan's
I'm sorry.
Ah.
Hey, Rootons.
I remember the returns. Do you remember the returns?
I do. They were in the adventure games that one time.
No, they wouldn't. How's their
So
life?
how was that light reflecting?
I said it before. Shut the fuck up, Jeff. I'm better than you. I saw it on Twitter and I knew to mention it.
Conversion plate removal, the same moment as contact with swarm. Outside, normal laws of physics.
I love it when the doctor exposits what's happening.
Badly
Next
done.
time.
Exposed.
I saw it on Twitter. Someone say like the 13th Doctor's era entirely is just her out of breath explaining the plot, and it's just that is
Yes.
indeed exactly.
And using like having her 2 arms up and having as if she's like holding tiny bits of soul.
Yes.
That's all
what
you
it
get
looks
by
like.
that's all you get by the way that. Oh, it doesn't obey the laws of physics. Just accept her.
Sure.
I'm kind of like no, not really.
Yo, Grand Serpent,
Oh
my
my
boy.
god.
Are you ready to find out absolutely nothing about him?
Sure.
Yes.
Good.
Bah.
Oh, wait.
Congratulations are noted since start.
Commander, a Lupari craft is
Wait, what?
from the inside
What the fuck is this editing? I'm so confused.
I love good editing.
Like genuinely, this editing is so bad. You just met the Dr. Bell. You could. She's so underreacting. Oh, they have
That
shields
should
now.
blow it. That should blow it up, to be honest. But there we go.
I mean,
Like, you know,
Oh, just from like the force she hit it with.
um,
How are you
That's
just
why she was
okay,
blown
Bell? What the fuck is happening?
I love it when humans react like humans.
I know, right? I'm so confused.
are you ready to find out nothing about the lost memories?
Yeah.
Good. That's gonna be a recurring thing throughout this episode, me going, are you ready to learn absolutely nothing?
Well, okay, we should. Okay, this should be all our memory, shouldn't it?
Nope, you learn nothing, Marcus. You lose.
But
Haunted
No,
house.
hey, I still
You
like
learn
this. It
nothing.
looks cool.
Construction that makes no sense.
Yes, you got
Chibnall
it from
era.
the term illogical house.
Illogical.
Wait, why is
like
it?
the Chibnall era.
Why is it like that? Those fob watches never worked like that before.
Oh, you can see if you look at
No,
the
no.
hair of the doctor, you can see like some blue in it.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That's funny.
It's not blended properly, no.
Nope.
Wait, so why? Why? What's the point of doing this?
To make her suffer.
Make them suffer.
How?
Yes,
I'm
we
so
fucking
confused.
gathered.
What?
He could destroy it and then put it back to make her suffer. So he's torturing her.
But why does he need a fob watch to do that?
I don't know, Marcus. I'm gonna be honest.
Like they're creating this whole new way of how the fob watches work, which has never been how it works previously. Simply to have fucking him torturing her, which he
all
could
it
do
was
anyway
was,
without the fob watch.
With subwatches, we're just holding like time or consciousness.
Yeah, and when you open it, it
Yeah.
returns it to them, and it should just do that.
Yeah, that's just how that works last season, for fuck's sake, in the fucking like lighthouse shit.
He has. I think, to be honest, this is Madame Gill's one of her worst performances in multiple scenes.
That is a high bar because she's terrible.
More of a series of books. Well,
Stop with the editing! Oh my god, you don't need to cut every time she
Editing
makes
quickly,
another
it's
comment.
Funny. It's quirky and funny, guys.
The thing is,
Isn't the Doctor so quirky?
the thing is, it costs a lot more to do these edits that are unnecessary.
Yeah.
That's where the budget went.
With all these different cuts.
in one corner of Liverpool.
But yeah, we learned the blatant obvious with the tunnels that we already knew. So, that's good.
The final Flux event.
Remember the Flux, guys? Because I don't.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
Yeah. That was a thing. You know, the thing this whole season is named after. Yeah. No. Ah, forget.
So, Case Stewart, leader of human resistance, bring me up to speed.
Yes, we know who she is. It's like Chibnall has the right person
I love
this
that
every
dialogue.
time.
Isn't dialogue is so cool?
Oh,
I love it.
They should have. Why isn't Kate reacting to the Doctor being?
No. I haven't seen each other since like. you know,
Oh,
like,
yeah, although the
Yeah, they
Zygon
haven't seen
invasion.
since Zygon inversion. It's like maybe.
Which was like that was 2015. This is 2021. That was 6 fucking years ago. And yet the most I get is hi. Anyway.
And where's Osgood in all this?
Gone. Reduced to atoms.
And again, Chibnall forgets that the Sultaras have only landed for what? A few days maybe? If that? It can't have been a long time.
Normal service, which fucking great dialogue.
That's the most annoying thing about this episode. They just forget that the Sultaras have been here for under a week and suddenly there's human outposts trying to stop it and everything.
I think they confused it with the fact that Kate went on the run in 2017. She thought, oh yeah, no, that's 4 years she's been on the run, so that means she started this. But it's like, no, it's been a week. Yo, it's the Museum of Liverpool. We have come full circle.
Back where it all started.
Oh, this is probably the worst scene, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no! Oh, I know about this one. No.
Oh, I know what this is. Yeah.
They introduce a random contrived thing about the Sultaras that have never been the case before, and they literally run the planet. So,
What the
basically, for metabolic processing, he needs a lot of sugary foods. This has never been a thing. And when you literally own the world, you should have all these resources ready before an operation.
Wait, did they just reference the little shop joke from series 3?
Yes.
Your delicious and appealing mouth snacks wrapped in paper.
I hate this scene so much.
Try some of this. That is delicious.
You're joking, right? Can't they just hit the thing in their back at this point? They have 3 of them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's how like it was knocked out at the start.
Yeah.
They specifically show them being hit in the back.
Yeah, Dan has taken out a lot of them with that.
You
know, with his walk.
Exactly.
The thing is, you don't need this scene. You just need to go, we got 2 people here for you to help you. The Sultanas are going to say yes.
No, I hope you die.
Oh,
It's like a minute wasted.
Why?
Oh, Claire. She exists.
Oh yeah.
Been a while.
Just going to be one of the psychics used. But yeah, like, all you got to do is to Sultaras, once you've got Claire and Jericho go, we got 2 psychics here to help you and offer to let us live. Done.
Yeah, that didn't matter.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, none of that mad.
I glimpsed a memory of you in the Temple of Atropos.
When I said I couldn't talk to you about it, I really meant it.
Were you my companion?
I can't talk because it would kill me.
I have a synaptic collider implanted in my brain. If I talk about it, the collider will inject poison directly into my brain. I'll be dead in 3 seconds.
You're talking about it.
Well, I assume there's some safeguards in
Yeah.
place. So it's like he can use his life as like a bargain chip or shit like that. Be like, dude, I cannot talk or else I die. Because otherwise it's like any mention at all. It seems kind of counterproductive.
Ages of Shield has that. But what would have been nice, and you think good writing would explore that, is it becomes too hard for it to talk about because of what the Doctor did. But maybe went on the run and that caused Carvanese to get tortured or something.
That dude's just chilling there, right? It's just like, yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of standing there.
Just do an ood thing.
Yes.
See, this is something I never understood as well. You want the end of all spatial objects, but you're a spatial object.
Yeah, you can't just exist without space.
Oh, it's her biggest fear is the destruction of other things. I wonder how that will come into play later.
You want to keep things alive. You want creatures to breathe and live. That's interesting dialogue, Chibino. I'm glad you put that in.
Very
You want
interesting that that's been
species and
pointed out right
races
now.
to build.
Life must win.
Oh my. I can't believe that's an actual line
Dialogue,
of dialogue.
everyone. Cheers to dialogue.
There's a balance to the universe. It exists that way for a reason.
That is your fate. Ours is different.
Better than tattooing go morality.
Yeah, I was about to say that. That's much better than the morality is your
Yeah, that was
weakness.
way better than saying morality is a strength.
I'll say Azure here is much better than she's in the rest of the season. She's not as over the top here.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe being over the top for these kind of characters doesn't really work.
Yeah, which is why fucking Storm works. He's contained, but he's also like flamboyant in a way.
Yeah.
So this is why people think they actually did restore the universe, because they could reverse the final Flux event, but they could only reverse the final Flux event. They assumed it could be everything else. They were wrong. So what I want you to do is, when you hear things about time or Savior, they're the same person, you'll understand why I kept thinking Omega.
Oh, he's here. He just popped into the scene.
Yeah, that Jesus Christ, the editing and the cinematography is so shit in this episode.
Well, they just have this really personal, and he's just like, hello.
Oh, see, he can do that without the fucking fob watch. Then why were you using it, you fucking cringe lord?
No, it was Grand Serpent person.
I thought this is where we find out what he is, but no.
It'd be nice to know things.
No, it wouldn't be. Stop lying.
Oh yeah, they killed all the Lopari, right?
Yeah, they genocided the Lopari.
Then how were they still
Oh,
having a
the
shield?
Sontarans were competent? Oh my god!
What was that, Marcus?
How did they still have the shield around Earth then?
The Sontarans said about the airlock, but they needed the shield intact for their plan.
Sure. Such a bad name for a character, Carvanista. Because, like,
Yeah.
it sounds like a species name.
I kept thinking it was the race.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, fine. Just give him like a one syllable name. It makes it way more
Editing.
easier.
Yeah, this is so bad. Yo, Jeb, what does this remind you of? There's this little show with a similar way of imprisoning a character.
Legion.
Bruh, that's hilarious. Yeah, generally much. Wait, she just invaded the shit. How did? What?
What? How? Well, that was a.
Oh,
Okay, I just want to say
transition.
the thing that's annoying me the most in this entire fucking episode is the way that shit, Liverpool just scored. Hell fucking yeah. So the way like it's shot in a way where it's way too close. Like the close-ups are way too close. So I have no sense of geography. I have no idea where the characters are. For example, when they showed Belle, I have no idea where she is in relation to the doctor, where she was being taken and shit like that. It's so poorly shot.
He just explained it. She knows what she's talking about, but she's some random woman from Liverpool.
Yeah, like she's been here longer than him, but still.
Also, it's very contrived that she is the last one surviving, for no explanation.
Jeb, you just say that because she's disabled. I hate you. You're such an ableist.
I know.
Fucking you propaganda.
And this is why he wanted to be in passenger. He wanted to go in there and find Belle, but that means he would have likely killed himself.
Yeah.
It was a really dumb plan.
If you're insignificant, how are you still alive?
And that doesn't make sense for her to be insignificant if they need to destroy more spatial objects so peace time.
My god, this is so poorly lit.
None of this episode has made sense so far.
No, it has not. Oh my god, this I hate it. I hate it. Oh, she just has a gun.
This is
What
so
the
ugly. This looks so ugly.
I'm just gonna say this when I remind myself when I'm editing, but you can make these sets with extremely colorful things look good, such as in Utopia. It's just, this is so poorly shot, so poorly color graded. Jesus Christ.
Why are they talking science over a puddle of piss?
I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not actually listening to what they're saying. I'm so out of this.
I'm watching the Liverpool match.
My drink's almost done, and we're like, what? Bro, we're not even halfway.
Jesus Christ. I'm all about disrupting the systems. That's such a bad line. Oh my god.
And it just gets worse.
Oh, I wanna die.
That was something.
Oh, this green screen.
Oh, that's...
What
the fuck is happening?
I can't believe anyone liked this finale. All liked it. To compare it to RTD, no, you're just brain dead.
I'd rather be watching Journey's End right now. Like,
Easily.
so much more.
Easily.
Yeah, but this is like Journey's End.
How?
I don't
Wait, how
know.
is this like... No, seriously, how is this like Journey's End?
I've seen people compare it. I don't know.
People just retarded.
This is literally nothing like Journey's End.
You remember when they had a psychic for this, but now their psychic doesn't want to do this, but it worked for the first Flux event. No idea why not for the second. So why aren't you using your own species? I'm not gonna lie. Your species are more advanced than the humans. In fact, psychics are a very under-researched field on Earth, so you have an entire unit dedicated. So tired of retards.
I'm tired.
I mean, they can't shoot, so yeah.
Where is Kate Stewart? I'm not gonna lie, the Doctor can't even know where she is.
Leader of the human resistance against the Sontarans, and she's barely in this Sontaran episode.
I don't even know what's going on.
I hate Jodie trying to act cocky.
I don't think Kate appears again to the end of this episode.
I wanna
For the
die.
love of Pete.
They unironically just forget about Kate. And they're like, oh shit.
You look really cross. What's your name? Never been introduced. Do you know what this ship really needs?
Stop with the fucking frenetic editing.
The fucking cuts.
You can just have a static camera. All you need is like this close-up shot, the reverse shot, and the wide.
Oh, that's not bad.
Making lanyards with that on for years.
Yeah,
Let me
right.
guess.
Like we have
God, Jodie, you're so shit.
We're responsible for any number of genocides.
Responsible for genocide.
Imagine that scene, imagine that bit with David Tennant, how good that'd be. Imagine.
That's all you get on the Grand Serpent. I don't know what his motivation is. At all.
His
I don't know what he
motivation is to be a serpent and also grand.
Ah, I hate the way this is shot so much.
Demi species with interbody bioprojection. Kill.
Stop explaining what the fuck's going on.
Because you've got two problems.
What?
One, I'm not fully here. Split across 3 places.
Which makes sense.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
Two.
Wait, what did she do with the... Oh, kill yourself. Oh my god, kill yourself. Oh my god,
They keep
stop.
They keep doing that.
Okay, anyway. How did she freeze him with the fucking... Sonic?
They explain that, to be fair. But it's quite
Oh, bye,
convenient.
Zod.
Yeah, Zod died.
Very painful sonic locking.
So they're subject to sonic lock-in.
Is this the,
Well,
this
that's
is the only
extremely
thing I can see
convenient
in
then,
any
isn't it?
relation to Journey's End?
Okay, that's super dumb. Oh my god, stop!
Dialogue.
Yeah,
It is bad.
This is actually worse than anything Moffat has ever done with sexualizing the Doctor and companions.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's bad, yeah.
Aside from probably the skirt line with Clara.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or the fact that the Doctor slapped Clara's ass.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
Sodom!
Yay! They can't shoot shit!
Without plot armor, stories wouldn't last over 5 minutes.
Would they? I didn't know that.
Fetch your dog, and I have. Wow. That poor fellow was good after all.
What?
Please, Dan, can you
Did he just have a
actually act
stroke?
and
What
have
the
good
fuck was
dialogue?
that? Yeah, what the fuck just
Seriously, why have us all of a sudden these, like, so many, like, white transitions all of a sudden?
Yeah, this seems like they're trying to emulate Star Wars, but it fits tonally with Star Wars.
Like, they only started, like, 20 minutes into the episode or so, or, like...
That's like when you get Premiere Pro for the first time and you want to use all the transition
Yeah.
effects.
Also, there's been, like, so many things just
Oh, yeah, hi, bro.
throughout this episode. And there's no good composite shots with both Doctors. Marcus will notice that.
Oh my god, no, stop! Ah, As someone who's watched Legion, the way they can't have the same actor twice on the screen at once is embarrassing.
David is gone. She took him.
I am Legion.
I am Legion.
No, the Prestige did it way better. Like,
Prestige
is fucking great.
I'm just saying Legion because it's a really low budget show.
Yeah. Hell, fucking Series 4 did this!
Oh yeah, there was a Meta Crisis Doctor, yeah.
When I last stood on this beach on the worst day of my life, what was the last thing he said to me?
Oh my god, stop!
Wish even Series 6 did better than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
The TARDIS has been analysing flux particles since we came across it, but it can't fully decode its structure because it was made outside of the universe.
I'm gonna be real happy when this kind of exposition is just dead. Like, seriously.
When we can get natural sort of R2D exposition, then I'll be happy.
Yeah.
This is why I thought Omega was evolved, because it's like fucking antimatter.
Oh my god, this
And
shot is...
Oh, Jesus.
Look at this shot!
So, we know what we have to do.
Yes.
Oh my...
This is definitely the worst edited season of the show.
This is the worst edited episode of the show. I genuinely despise it.
Oh, stop with the fucking wipes, you know?
This is so shit. Oh my god.
Yes, thank you for saying that out loud so that we know what...
Natural dialogue. Stop, it's gonna kill her. Criminal dialogue. Don't do it. It is too much for her.
It is going to kill her.
These holograms also look really shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Cinematographer, you just gotta take a step back. Jesus Christ. There's not a single wide shot with characters in the scene. It's always medium close-ups or just like...
Yeah, exactly.
Another doctor, the same doctor in her own TARDIS. I do not have
So the question is, where the fuck was Soltara guards as he was interrogating?
Yeah, why does he think it's delusional? Yeah, why does he think it's delusional?
He's literally a time traveler, you fuckface.
You literally know the multiple faces and...
Yeah, they know the doctor has more than one face.
Oh, God.
It could be so many things.
Well, the Grand Sermon said the same doctor, but like... The Doctor is known to be a time traveler.
Yeah. Oh my god, this green screen, it hurts my soul.
Man, this show is this season is way too ambitious for its own good.
Yeah. In terms of
Oh, she slightly reacted to the fact that it's Vinder. Well, yes, he's speaking right now.
You're the one he's looking for.
I want to
Couldn't they just let the scene speak for itself with Belle reacting without having Yaz interjecting in the middle of it?
Are you ready for Di to be a bit of a cunt?
Yes, I know exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah, totally, yeah. I have heard about this.
It's one of two scenes where she's a cunt.
Luckily, there's two of us. Well, three. But two in here. Sorry, you talk. Got to stop the Sontarans, defeat the Flux.
I just want to.
Jody,
I just want to shoot myself. Hey, you guys, we've still got like over 20 minutes to go.
Guys, you don't stop.
Another wipe, yay!
I wish this episode. I wish this season would be wiped from the face of the world. Put those fucking white.
What? This is so poorly shot. I hate it. This lighting is so fucking flat. This looks worse than fucking Avengers 2012 in terms of lighting.
I don't even know why he has such a vendetta for Kate. I don't
know either.
Because she insulted him.
She's gonna die anyway, my guy. It's okay.
Oh, another wipe.
He didn't do that for like the first like 15 minutes, and now all of a sudden every scene has to have one.
The result of the flux in the future manifested in the past.
Can you not say things like we don't know what they are? Can you say that fucking earlier in the show then? You've been here long enough. Please leave. I'm not even kidding. Go away.
This is our battle, not yours. You may just have helped save the universe. Never mind the world.
No, the universe still.
Bye, Williamson. We won't get anything on you again.
Oh my god, I love editing.
As someone who has been studying film for the past year, someone who loves filmmaking, I want to kill myself.
Doctor, your existence is becoming too unstable. I fear it will destroy you. Refreshment?
That's the only thing that gets a laugh out of me in this episode.
Yeah, because the oods are normally great. Oods are great.
I'm not in the mood to laugh, but on its own, that
yeah, I'm not either. But yeah.
If it wasn't an RTD episode, I could definitely get.
This is pain, but love a nude.
Like, imagine David Tennant being fucking offered that. You'd be like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, thanks. Very sarcastically. That'd be great.
But the Ravagers don't care about you right now. They're distracted by me.
Thanks, Doctor. I love the exposition. Woo!
Exposition.
I don't know why the Swarm and the Zoo just don't care about this passenger, like, at all. It doesn't really make sense.
Here we go.
Oh, Die is gonna... Yeah, much fun. Hey, Bell and Vinder.
Right.
At last.
Oh. God, I'm allergic to bats.
You were late. What?
It was his fault. Don't blame me.
The first sign of resentment. It gets worse.
Okay,
I'm
gonna say the thing I like the most about this is Bell and Vinder.
Yes.
Well, yeah, because they're natural. They somewhat act like people, kind of. Vinder does, at the very least.
If the universe survives.
Oh, that's a great reaction. Okay, I like that. Vinder.
Yeah,
yes.
Vinder's the only character I actually like.
I like this. Yay! It's the one good moment in the entire episode.
Oh god, I love editing.
Please have some wide shots for the love of God. I have no idea what the fucking set looks like. Have a wide shot, please.
What's annoying me is that the Doctor like re-explained something to the audience, and it's like the audience already knows this, so you need to find another way to deliver
No, we
this.
don't. We need to learn it again because we're stupid.
Oh,
yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, but
like we know all of this, and it's wasted time.
Yeah, that's what Spyfall does constantly.
That's why it's doubly sneaky and doubly clever.
How do you combat antimatter? With matter.
What?
Antimatter devours matter,
What?
but matter slows antimatter down. Put it.
That's not. No, you said it slows it down, not that it stops existing. What? That doesn't track at all.
If you make it equilibrium, sure, but then how did the first Flux event destroy the entire universe?
Yeah, because
But,
that's as much matter as there is in the known observable universe.
It's like the second Flux event isn't being stopped. Fine, I want but
So do we stop it? Do we warn the Daleks and the Cybermen?
Save them to defeat the Sontarans. No.
That sounds more risky than that.
Oh no,
yeah,
no,
fuck.
no,
She
no,
literally
no,
admits
no,
that she intentionally
no,
murdered them.
No.
Do we save other races?
Oh my
They
god, the
die.
direction for the two Doctors is actually garbage. I hate this so much. Stop with the fucking...
I'm gonna say it. For half of the scenes with the two Doctors, I couldn't tell which was which.
Yeah, it's... They don't make any
Well, I can't-
way to distinct them from one another, which you would do by having a wide shot with the two of them composited into the shot. It's not hard.
Hell, even fucking Rebel Flesh does this.
Yeah,
Stick a badge on one, or put like thing 1 or thing 2 on them.
There was
Because surely the Doctor would like want to make it clear for the fucking characters.
Sorry, what'd you say, Jeff?
Have one take their call.
Literally, Rebel Flesh does that with the boots and the like shoes and shit.
What'd you say, Jeff?
Okay, there was key dialogue there. So he's just stated that he can only minimise the fun of Flux event, not prevent it. Then reversing it won't prevent it.
Well, that's good
This
to know.
means the universe does not get restored.
That's fine.
And he's just taken the Doctor to Atropos to time as a sacrifice.
They didn't take them off. They didn't take those off, really. He dropped it. You're joking. No, don't tell me this is how he's gonna die.
Yep.
They shot the ring.
They shot it. How would it? Okay.
How do they even know? They couldn't even
They
see
just
it. It was a
saw
small fucking.
No, Marcus,
Oh my
they
god, that's
saw
the most
it. They
contrived way of
absolutely-
killing Jericho I've ever
No,
seen.
Marcus, they totally saw it. It's totally.
Callum,
not
I want to
contrived.
die. I actually want to stop living right now.
I want to stop my heartbeat. That'd be Chibnall, darling.
If the universe is ending, how's Earth still
Don't drop the
existing? that way?
crowbar.
Oh sure. Now we'll go for the back of the head.
Yeah.
Why would you at least have the crowbar with you? It's a nice weapon to have against Sontarans.
Okay, I'll walk.
That's so many ships for
Daleks.
negotiation.
Oh, I don't like these ships. Are these
Yeah, if you're
Daleks?
negotiating, you don't need all these ships.
Yep, and there's all the Cybermen, including classic.
Oh man, those
robots.
ships are shitter than RTD ones.
There's
They're not
Earthshock
green.
Cybermen ships.
Oh yeah, they are. Oh, well that's a nice detail, but that means they okay.
Well, they'll
No,
get
you
destroyed in 5
don't.
seconds.
You don't, Daleks. You would never.
You would never.
We accept a truce for mutually assured
No,
survival.
that's not you.
Thank you.
Do you guys not
The Daleks-
remember fucking Doomsday? Really?
And Daleks would just exterminate all the Sontarans with ease in one manner.
Yeah, they would. It would take them like 5 minutes.
So yeah, the Doctor does genocide on the Cybermen and Daleks.
Yay!
Aren't some Tarans
After-
dying as well?
Yeah, they'll die. They'll die.
Okay, cool.
After this whole episode made a big point of genocide not okay, and Doctor loves life.
You've been just standing around, dude. What the fuck are you talking about?
doing?
What did you do? You just...
Apparently he minimized the Flux event, but not really that much.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
If you say so,
Right.
sure.
I know Lupari's ships inside out. Learn how to send a stun pulse to incapacitate intruders and how to remotely.
Thank you for telling me what's happening.
Why?
Signal.
Stop the fucking...
It's for my people.
Wait, no. He's killing... And the Doctor's just standing there as the Sontarans are all gonna die.
What is happening? Thank you for telling me, Vendor. I appreciate the dialogue.
I like the delivery because the actor's good. Oh my god, they really want that fucking little thingy to become the new fucking toy that everyone loves, don't it?
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me the dialogue.
Yes, we kind of gathered that, Doctor.
We know.
Wait, no. She's killing the Sontarans as well now. No. She just genocided 3 fucking species.
And the thing is, this is with the entire universe already dead.
Just touch these 2 strands together, and the Daleks are finished. Have I that right? But the final responsibility is mine, and mine alone. Listen, but if I kill, wipe out a whole intelligent life form, then I become like them. I'd be no better than the Daleks.
If I activate the signal, every living creature dies.
I want to see you become like me. Hail the Doctor, the great exterminator.
I'll do it!
Then prove yourself, Doctor. What are you, coward or killer?
Coward. Any day.
This was your strategy. Antimatter slowed by absorbing army fleets.
You will suffer for this, Doctor!
I've lived more in my time with you than I did during the previous 2 decades.
No, you didn't.
You hardly spent any time with the Doctor. You were mostly with Dan and Yaz.
Have you now, nameless human? I serve
Okay, that was.
Jericho. I will now execute you. I really don't
Thank you.
have time.
I mean, he could shoot you now, and now, and now.
Yeah, but I don't think he cares
Jericho's
anymore by
dead.
that point, so whatever.
No, yeah. No, yeah.
What an awfully big adventure.
Jericho is another character I would have liked to see in RTD era. He's not...
Yeah.
He
Oh,
has
that's not
potential, and he wasn't ruined, other than dropping the fucking ring and being completely stupid.
Wouldn't you have more reactions with someone you spent 3 fucking years with?
Yeah.
Imagine a worse Professor Yana. That's how I think of Jericho.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
that's how I feel. And Yana, Professor Yana had less time than Jericho did.
Oh yeah, Diane
Wait, how
came
did
up
she-
with that idea about the passenger.
Wait, what idea? Summon and open the
So-
passenger form, the Flux will be joined... What?
Because the passenger could store millions and millions of life forms when it had so much matter.
But if it's millions of life forms... But Flux is way more than just millions of life forms, isn't it? Especially
Yeah,
if it's absorbing all the matter of the entire universe. I love how there are stars in the background. That definitely makes sense.
Like, I don't buy, right, that the TARDIS had no chance really against the Flux, but that passenger thing does.
Yo, it's the blue thingies.
Oh god, it looks horrible.
Oh.
here. Here you go.
It's another swarm.
So
okay.
we have antimatter, prisoner, and Time Lord related, and I'm like, oh, so this is gonna be a mega.
For the love of God, just give me one wide shot. Thank you! No! It wasn't long enough. It was less than a second. Oh, for fuck's sake. I just want a good wide shot. Oh, here we are. Oh, fuck. It's not.
No!
Assassin! Wow, that was fun. Hey, the fob watch. Now, are we now finally gonna have the...
No, we're not. I don't know what you think.
Wait, but...
We're not getting anything on the Doctor's memories and that. Fuck off.
But...
Why, Swarm?
Stop!
Swarm.
Stop! 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 The Doctor was never.
This shot is nice. Why did we have that throughout the episode?
Because they can't do fucking wide shots apparently. Oh, Jodie, you're so shit.
You're not
Your
4
song
times.
Your song is ending.
Oh, funny you say that.
What do you mean, their master?
Do you mean the master?
And that's all we get on time.
Oh,
we don't know what the fuck
direction's so
time
bad.
is.
Oh, great.
Or anything.
Tune in for New Year's.
But yeah, I thought time was a mega basically masquerading as this big force of time, wanting its revenge on the
Look at our
universe.
band of characters, guys. We spent so much time developing them.
This is trying really hard to beat Journey's End.
One thing left undone.
I mean, there's plenty.
Oh, Grand Serpent, hi.
Do you have any idea what I've been through? Because of you. Shoot me. It's better than that.
Are they really just gonna like put him in eternal torment? Because the Doctor would not be okay with that.
That's what they're doing.
But that's what they did with fucking Tooth Man.
Yeah. Well, this Doctor would be okay with that. I
Right,
guess.
O'Brien, you're the strongest person I know.
Like,
That's all you get on Grand Serpent in exile.
are you joking, right?
Oh, dude, that tape on his back is shit.
Dude, I
Don't know anything, don't know his motivation. He was just there.
Again.
I don't
Another
think
one.
Chibnall understands Lion Family of Blood. It's so impactful that what the Doctor does.
Yes, in an entirely dead universe.
Man, this crew is garbage.
I don't get why the Doctor doesn't even have a conversation about how they're the only ones left, and that mutual feeling that the Doctor knew.
None of us would be here without you.
Or you, Doctor.
Oh, I didn't know Kate was there because this
Oh,
is poorly shot. Jesus Christ, this is so poorly shot. I hate it so fucking much.
You
I
won't.
don't.
Probably not. You've got 3 more episodes.
Please don't ruin Kate and the specials, for the love of God.
It's funny how she says that when we know that the Doctor is leaving in 3 episodes' time.
Time for my favourite
Oh, yeah,
moment.
No, please, Christ, no.
Dan's back doing his not job, actually.
Yeah. I'm really good at this.
Oh, please, Dan, can you act?
Do you mind if we don't?
What?
This was all because he was late. Although it was because he was kidnapped.
What?
He was
and had to
saving
save
the universe. Wow, Diane, you're a
Wow, this reminds me of that moment in Man of Steel where the woman denies that guy like tickets to a game or whatever.
Oh yeah,
'cause she's
yeah.
a cunt.
Yeah, and he saved her life. Yeah, those.
Yep, that's what it reminds me of. And
This
man,
is-
Di, you're a fucking. Bitch.
Remember in episode 2 when they showed Di, and I was like, "Oh hey, Di, I like Di," and now no, fuck off. They just
Dan,
assassinated
in
her.
literal episode 1 was concerned that he was late.
Oh, you
Like,
know
he didn't-
why? Shit, this is why they had her reject him to have him join the Doctor.
For the last 3 episodes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Are you actually going to clean up the TARDIS, Doctor?
Oh yeah, it's all gooey.
It's all webby as well.
It's still got like another door on the floor. Like, what if you trip up?
Oh shit, what? What the fuck? The Doctor's acknowledging that she's a piece of shit. Remember that conflict we praised in episode 1? They're finally paying it off.
You shouldn't have.
Oh my god, that acting. And then
I was
the...
looking
No.
You shouldn't have.
a life I never knew.
Doctor, Yaz knows what happened last season. I mean, Jodie's acting. That's something. Yaz isn't.
Yeah, but yeah, this is the worst Doctor Who season I'll ever watch.
It's pretty bad.
The fact that it's worse than 12
See,
is
look,
insane.
Jodie's acting right now, and she.
And it was subtle and it wasn't shit.
Imagine her under a better showrunner. Imagine how good she'd be if they actually utilised her strengths. Fuck.
I can't remember a New Who season at least that just completely dropped entire plot threads and gave no answers whatsoever.
I miss when Doctor Who actually cared about his characters. I really do.
But you can see why I said episode 5 pretty much doesn't.
Oh wait, is she destroying it?
No, she's putting the TARDIS to make it hidden.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought that's what was going on. A bit interesting conflict.
So either this is done with, or get dragged on into the specials. I really don't know.
Probably, I think this will be to do with her last episode, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it'll be in her last
They
episode.
won't mention it
I
next
think it'll be.
episode at all.
I think it'll be related to her regeneration speech.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It will be related to our last story, absolutely. Because then this means nothing if it doesn't.
Though we could have RTD doing something with that, which would be way better
I
than
mean,
if
yeah,
Chibnall
I'd be fine with that, but
if it's in like the
just make
60th
this
anniversary, it's like, yeah, I'd be okay with
unless
RTD.
everybody asked for it.
And that's it. That's it.
Flux, and it was fucking garbage.
Whoa! What did we achieve this season?
Why did we fucking bother with your shit season? Honestly.
And who's this?
Well, I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
Is it gonna have a next time for the?
It doesn't matter. It's a shorter next time than the actual trailer, so, and it's a lot worse.
Well, guys, we watched Flux.
Yeah, so whatever.
What a waste
next
of
time. Yeah. So wow.
Who ideally wants to go first on their like thoughts on Flux as a whole in this episode?
Just let's go from left to right. Colin, you go. Yeah.
Well, that was.
So yeah, Colin, what you think about Flux?
Well, I think that was probably one of the worst things I've ever watched. I generally fucking hated pretty much every moment of this entire season, bar most things in episode 4. It was a complete waste of time. The characters lacked anything I really could latch onto, and nothing made any fucking sense. Fuck. I fucking hate this era so much. How could anybody like this? I'm generally perplexed by that. But, I just want to drink.
Another one. Jeb, it's your turn. Go ahead.
Oh, I got a lot to say. When Flux was upcoming, I was nervous because of the case that this is going to be dealing with law-defining stuff that could change the outcome of the show forever. And I actually thought Chibnall, despite all his problems, is willing to develop on stuff like any writer in existence would. So that's what I was nervous about. Now at the end of Flux with this episode, I'm thinking his error has been a complete waste of time of where it's just keep jangling questions whilst not providing any actual answers. And I feel like he's written himself in a corner because he's trying to do all these ballsy stuff with the law, but he can't change it too much because I think fundamentally he knows the show needs to be about this mystery, and it also needs to be about certain fundamentals in which you can't really delve into too much, otherwise you end up damaging the show for any showrun that comes on, like RTD. So I feel like Flux is trying to do, trying to please everyone by not giving any answers, but trying to continue the story he's forced himself into. And what ends up happening, you end up with certain things answered, like the tunnels. The tunnels was probably the most fleshed out bit, and you end up with so many unanswered things, or things just completely dropped. So you got Division is now completely dropped unless that comes up in the specials, which it probably will, but still, it's like Division has no leadership, yet it is everywhere. There should be chaos. The universe is still destroyed. The Grand Serpent, there's nothing we know about him. There was no point to him. Unit, there was no point. How Earth is going to cope after, we really don't know. And there's like so much more, and these, like Dan just seems to be in humanity where it's completely normal, and it just doesn't make sense. So it's kind of like Chibnall tried to rush towards an ending as well because he had too much going on. Yeah, it's a mess of writing, I think, on every level. And it's easily the worst series, but also the most pointless. Series 11 is more pointful than this. It's really, it's really something. And to put it this way, I need to do a video on it categorically to show how much of a failure this is, because I see too many people praise it for being good writing. Yeah, no. But yeah, it's just atrocious on every level.
All right, my turn. I'm not gonna go as in depth as Jeb. Jeb is the guy who's been in depth in all our reactions. So yeah, I'm just gonna say that was genuinely painful. Every time I have to edit one of these, I become monumentally bored because there's nothing of value to be found. I guess Village of Angels is the only one that I'm like, yeah, that episode. I do not hate it, but it's made completely pointless right in the next episode where they completely undo that cliffhanger with the Doctor, and it's so shit. And on just like not only a writing level but on a production level, like I said today, the way the show is shot, the way it's edited, from the point of view of someone who loves filmmaking, it's actually insane to imagine that this is like a high, I guess, the biggest production from the BBC, I guess, in terms of viewership, and the BBC being like a major production company as like the biggest one in the UK, and they can't even get like a cinematographer who knows how to hang on a shot for more than 1 second, or who knows how to composite fucking the same actor twice on the same shot. And when you have something like I was saying, Legion, it does that all the time with compositing the same actor on the shot twice, and it's extremely low budget with the like 8-day shoots for each episode, and it looks fantastic. And it's just, I cannot believe that this is just like the best, what some people say is the best looking Doctor Who has ever been, which is just, it's categorically wrong. Like, even if the CGI was worse in previous seasons, the way it's shot and directed is just like miles better, and it really annoys me so much. And
yeah, I think Series 7, despite all its flags, is one of the better looking seasons of Doctor Who.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it is really fucking bad in every way, and the way it assassinates the Doctor, not only in the first episode, but also the finale, is not fun, to say the least. So yeah, did not like the season. I give it a shit out of 10. Fucking 10. It is your turn.
I give it a shitty poop out of 10.
Wow.
Right. Well, where to begin? Well, obviously, I mean, I had no hope for this season. Like, and then I thought maybe Chibnall could maybe learn from a few mistakes of 11 and 12, because, I mean, come on, either he learns from his mistakes or he's a full-on retard. You have to, and he kind of did. So maybe not really, but just it has all the same mistakes as the last one. Just really bland exposition scenes, really bland direction, which I absolutely hate for all the actors, because they all sound like the most wooden characters ever. Like, for this entire fucking era. It's always just like, and it's just, and combine the fact that in like Series 11 they all had fucking proper northern accents, and it's like, we don't fucking sound like that. And just everything just seems so bad. Like, how can you like this fucking era or this season? It's just all the shots look the freaking same, and like, I can say it's for best looking, but it's a bit blurry. It looks a bit sort of nice. That doesn't make it look good. It just simply looks like the up the budget, and then like saying like, oh, it looks modern. There, shove it a bit jaxy, and then just everything with 13. Like I will admit, I famously started off as not my Doctor, which I still hate myself for. But like, just how can you make a genocide free species in one episode? She became a genocidal maniac 3 times in the span of like a few minutes. This is the guy who like thinks he could have done the Doctor maybe better. Like this is the same twat who in like the 1980s said it could have been a lot better. the same time I went on live TV and complained about something like from like the Sixth Doctor's era, saying it was very samey, very running up and down corridors when he does the exact same fucking thing. You fucking ginger glassy twat. It's all just so bad, and the fact that it's wasted so many good freaking actors throughout this entire fucking era, it's just like there's so much potential for this era. Like, I will say, there's so much potential for this era. Like, there could have been good stuff in it. Like the Angel episode in this series, there was so much potential there that they did tap on, but the fact it was done in the Chibnall era means there's obvious some stuff that's holding it back, like the bad direction and the exposition and 13 in general. It's just, it had potential and it was just squandered by just some of the most incompetent writing I've ever had the misfortune of seeing, and I've only really gave a shit about writing for maybe a year and a half. Yeah, that's my thoughts. Yeah, ship, Chibnall shit, bacon, Chibnall shit, same as usual.
Yes, very based then. Zod.
Hello. But I think pretty much like most people that in our sort of corner of media analysis or whatever, we had sort of low expectations for this series, especially after the Timeless Child shit. And then the series came out, and it failed to live up to those. It's definitely one of the worst things I've ever seen. It's absolutely insane how bad it is. Like, they've fucked over the series as a whole in very significant ways several times over. Like, UNIT is just completely brain dead organization now. Pretty much any significant event in the universe has been fucked over by the existence of division. The Doctor's worse than Hitler.
Fuck, it's true.
It's a very interesting creative decision to make the Doctor genocide 3 species. Got to be said. And then
interesting is the way you
the finale.
put it,
the finale is, well, usually you'd think a finale is the place where you sort of, you answer the unanswered questions that have come up across the series, but maybe not. I suppose you could just not do that instead. That's great. Thanks, Chibnall. Remember when Series 4 had the finale where it tied everything up, and then the specials with the regeneration, and it didn't rely on having unanswered questions from the previous series. That was nice.
That was nice.
They also had good characterization.
Yeah, as much as Journey's End does not have a good plot, the characters are fantastic.
Yeah. Whereas Flux has like two characters maybe.
It has Vinder that's good and Jericho who is not bad.
They don't really do that much.
Yeah, pretty much.
And they got rid of Jericho by having him drop a ring, so
because the Sontarans suddenly the Sontarans are just amazing shots.
Of course.
Yeah.
That was
on the clip from episode 2.
What I despise as well is Swarm and Azure, because like if you think about it, you could have substituted them with any known villain, and then you wouldn't need to waste time.
Make them Omega, and then suddenly we have a bit more backstory to the actual story.
Yeah, make him.
We have this history there that they can play off.
Yeah, make him Omega, or make the person who's in charge of Omega maybe like antimatter beings he made, because then you're like, okay, we got all this established history, and we can just reference that, and people know this character, rather than us have to do all this new characterization and waste time in an already bloated season. But no, they were just generic bad guys whose motivation didn't really get explored, except for they want revenge, but we don't know why they were doing things either before that. And that's, yeah, all we got is just why they hate the Doctor. And we only see one battle as well. We only see him deal with the Doctor once, but it's implied they've done this time and time again, as if, like, the Doctor went to one universe, they followed, sort of deal. Really weird. And then obviously Grand Serpy gets an insert villain, and then Sontarans and that, and it's like, to be honest, you could have had Swarm and Azure use Earth as a hostage of some kind. You didn't need Sontarans or Grand Serpent there at all. But that's Chibnall. Chibnall can't write concepts in a fleshed out way that's sensical.
Yes, I agree, Joe.
Yes.
Well, I agree.
I agree.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. I'm so defeated after this. We still have 3 more Chibnall episodes. Ugh.
I'm probably gonna have to watch each one twice, like I did here.
Yeah, because we're gonna react to that as well. It's not just
We
Flux.
got, like we said at the beginning before we watched this, we got another in 3 weeks, guys. So it's not that far away.
Yeah. In the meantime, you'll be getting us the reactions to Flash, though. People who are watching, so that's gonna be much
Who
more
fucking
fun.
watches that?
Oh, bro, Flash season 8 has been insane so far.
That's funny.
Yes, it's been entertaining, but I do want to add something else. I didn't add this about Yaz in my summary. I have a big issue with Yaz, and I did a thread on Twitter about it. Not only does she have minimal character, I feel like with each companion, you've got this natural clock ticking, and you gradually build up the stakes for them to eventually lead to their departure. Whether it be through personal conflicts, they meet someone, or they die. So Susan met someone. I don't know, Adric died, and
Amy and Rory, they wanted to live their own life.
Yeah, Amy and Rory, personal conflicts, but came into play, and that led them to go back in time. So the problem with Yaz is you can't really do the personal conflicts because she has just forgotten about her old life completely. Like we don't see her family at all this season. The only thing she remembers is she was a police officer, and you think she would visit her family, especially in this one, because of the Flux event, but no. And we can't really do that. There's a gradual build up of danger leading to her death because she's gone through the most significant out of at least any new Who companion. The closest is Amy because she also did the Death of the Universe, but she died in the process. There was a consequence for her being part of it. Yaz gets off completely fine, just aged a few years, which is the best outcome. And then
they should have done something with the fact that she spent 3 years looking for the Doctor. And like those 3 years, she, I guess, gets some introspection and realizes that she is in a very codependent relationship with the Doctor, and then
I do love
add
how
character with her and Dan talking about it, and her realizing like I can't just live for the Doctor, I gotta live my own life. And then you can have the conflict in the specials of her wanting to stay, but also like saying no, I shouldn't stay.
Yeah, like it should be putting into places of her realizing she can be independent, and the whole reason why she's been with the Doctor this long, putting up with her, is because she feels she has no one else. So you could do like a worse Martha, but you're still doing something. You could have done a Clara, because as bad as that entire arc was, you could tell there was progression within it, and it was getting progressively worse. With the romanticism side, Rose had the thing of where she was constantly told she's being reckless, something is going to happen, and this is not normal. But with Yaz, there's nothing. They haven't explored anything. So when she goes to leave, it's going to come off as very random. Yeah, jarring. It doesn't feel built up. It doesn't feel like an Dexit. The only way it works is if you suddenly kill her at shock value. But the problem with killing her is people don't like to do that in case someone else wants to use that companion or a big finish exists. So killing companions tend to be less common. So we're kind of in a sticky situation with Yaz, but at least with Dan, you could do something there because there's so little with Dan to work with. Still,
Yeah,
it's just a mess.
Yeah, though it's only 3 episodes to establish all that with Dan, so I don't know.
Yeah, Dan's the difficult one because he should have left at the end of Flux to be with Diane, but they obviously.
But Diane was a fucking bitch.
Yeah, she's a fucking cunt. That scene.
That if you
were late, Dan, because you were kidnapped.
Yeah.
If you had spent the series, and this could have been a really interesting dynamic, Dan is forced to be with the Doctor to stop the Flux, but he constantly wants to leave because he's scared of the Adventures and stuff, and then he chooses to be with Diane. That is a really interesting dynamic compared to Yaz, who really enjoys the Adventures, is excited by it.
And you can have like
conflict.
Yeah, you could have a scene where they talk about it, Dan and Yaz, about like how she loves the adventure, and Dan is way more conservative about it, and way more worried about going in these adventures, and how he's putting himself in danger, which in turn could hurt the people that he loves, such as Diane. And Yaz thinks, oh yeah, I've never thought about that. And, you know, she has to get some introspection about how she may be hurting her family with, like, what if she dies and she just can't come back to them? Like, what would that do to them? Even if she is okay with dying, her family would be hurt about this. Which causes, you know, character development, which is nice. I like character development.
Yeah, that would work really well. It's, the way you do it, especially, is because you got that 3-year gap in place, and you should spend 5 exploring more of their time trying to escape rather than just jump to the years. Done. Like, it should have been getting to that point with the tunnels, completely rewrite all that. It just feels like this whole season was just wasted opportunities or unbaked ideas.
Yeah.
With better writers than Chibnall, that's pretty sad when you think about it.
It's not hard, to be fair.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that was Flux.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah. We're just you wait until New Year's. You gotta watch more. So, yay.
Gotta watch the Daleks again in a New Year's special. Again.
Whoa. Shit, yeah, he's done that. This is the 3rd time now. Jesus Christ. But yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed watching us suffer through this season, because we did not enjoy watching this season. I'll say that at least. So, you know, hopefully the entertainment value you got from our pain was worth it. And we'll see y'all soon enough with more Doctor Who, some Flash, and, you know, just regular streams. So, yay. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.